All right, everybody. We are back with Icewind Dale, Rime of the Frostmaiden. Welcome to Tabletop Bob. My name is Bob, and I have a wonderful episode here for you today. It's going to be just light, fun, full of role playing moments, and really no consequences. So I'm excited. Are you all ready?
It's shopping day, right? We go
Yes.
to town and we shop.
Downtime.
Downtime shopping day.
Anybody want to seek out a chapel or an underground gambling ring? You can do
I
it.
really need to buy 4 flasks of oil for my lamp. You could get that done
Get to
today. I really appreciate it.
Are you going to buy it this time, or somebody else going to front you the money?
I
do you-
still have
I wonder.
I'm gonna spend this whole session just walking towards the Sword Coast.
That's the Sea of Moving Ice. Really, it's not that far.
Sweet, let's go.
I mean, it'll take you like a whole day, but you'll get there eventually.
Walking. It might take me like a month.
Well, we will see. But all joking aside, if you've been watching this channel and this stream, you'll know that this is a very important episode. Destruction's Light Part 2. Can these heroes stop the Chardalyn Dragon? We'll find out. Bit of a recap. Last week, or sorry, 2 weeks ago, because we weren't on last week. 2 weeks ago, we had I'd say we ended on a down note, if you will. The characters were able to get back to Dugan's Hole, only to find it in shambles. The dragon had completely leveled the town, and the only reason a few people had survived was because Velen Harpel, the wizard of the Arcane Brotherhood, had protected them in the 20 Stones of Thrune. Moving on to Goodmead, and then finally Easthaven, where they encountered the dragon head on, some more than others. And the dragon was able to do some damage to Easthaven, but not totally destroy it because of the character's intervention. Once Elias had done some damage to it, the dragon headed off, presumably towards the next town, Cair-Dinaval. That's where we left the group in Easthaven to find a friend, perhaps a ally. Imdra Arlgath was slain by the dragon. I know Edmund and her had an emotional moment. The rest of the group had to deal with the aftermath. So let's jump into it. Why don't we go around the horn, introduce our characters, and we'll start. Why don't we start with Joey?
What's up, everybody? I'm playing Rogal, a dragonborn paladin, trying his best to save a town from a fake dragon. So yeah.
That's right. This is not a real dragon. This is a machine.
Machine.
Mhm.
Giving dragons a bad name.
That's right.
It's not a dragon, it's a machine.
CJ, why don't you tell us who you're playing tonight?
Greetings, friends. Hi, I'm Edmund Bracine, friend to elf and man, here to defeat the Chardalyn Dragon, released by the evil duergar Zardarok and his minions. And we will stop his evil plans to take over the 10 towns, just like we stopped him in his tracks with the light of Lathander, shot from the Lazer Raphel of one I forget your character's name.
Elias.
Elias.
I thought Luke fired it.
No.
It's Elias.
Oh,
He said
okay.
he said Lathander blessed me and rolled a nat 20.
Nice.
And I wish I was in Icewind Dale right now because I am on the 3rd floor of my house with no air conditioning and it's hot.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah, there's a big heat wave going on in the northwest, of the country, but here it's pretty hot too. It's been in the 90s, humidity about 120%, so you got to swim to where you're going. So it's pretty bad.
Yeah.
All right, let's jump over to the other side. Stefano.
Hey guys, I'm playing Julius Valerian, your blade-singing wizard, Eladrin elf, death-defying hero of the group. Not afraid of high places.
Tell everybody what you did last week.
I just jumped into a ballista, tried to have myself fired at the dragon so I can figure something out while riding on top of its back. Unfortunately, the 10-towners, who I distrust to begin with, aren't very good with their aim. So, didn't work out.
And why don't you also tell everyone what happened once you landed?
Oh, I got knocked unconscious. I fell about 90 feet. Took a
little
boatload
bit
of damage. I don't know. I got to scroll to find out, but it was a whole lot.
It was not good. It was not good. But you're alive. That's all that matters.
That
Andrew.
is what matters.
Andrew, tell us.
Hello. I am Elias Dawnstrider, spiritual leader of the Three Musketeers, mentor to Regal and Luke, and wielder of the laser rifal of Lathander, bane of the dragon, the baby dragon, soon to be bane of the big dragon. And it was my bolt that scared the dragon away from East Haven.
That's right. Yes, it was your bolt. Mm-hmm.
But I act not for myself, but I am just a vessel of Lathander.
There you go. And last but not least, we're joined by the NPC Velen Harpel. Dasha, how's Velen doing?
She's doing good. She's ready to help out the group in any way she can, but also help herself at the same time.
That's right.
That's all I'm going to say.
And you know what, everybody? I wanted to jump right in, but I can't. I have to talk about some things going on. Actually, there's a lot going on this week. Today is Icewind Dale, obviously. Tomorrow, and I'm going to cut, so you won't be able to see this, but I'm going to cut. Tomorrow is episode 1 of The Keep on the Borderlands. It's up, everybody. You can. The audience can see it now.
Oh, we can see it too. That's really cool. I love that art.
It's beautiful art, actually. I got to be honest. I'm a big fan of the old school art. Episode 1, Dead Man's Pass. Tomorrow at 8:30 here on the channel. So subscribe. Oh wait, that's not it. That's not the only thing we're doing. Want to know what else we've got?
Yeah.
I do.
The Scrivener's Tale, a 14th level adventure from Candlekeep Mysteries. Look at that, everybody.
What's a Scrivener?
That is on Thursday at 8:30 p.m. here on the channel. So, let me get back to Icewind Dale. So, a lot going on here on the channel. Tuesday, Icewind Dale. Wednesday, Keep on the Borderlands. Thursday, Scrivener's Tale, Candlekeep Mysteries. You're going to want to subscribe. You're going to want to hit that like button. You're going to want to do all the things that YouTube wants you to do.
Smash the bell.
Smash the bell so you get notifications. Comment
Get in
down
the
below. Get in
Don't do
comments.
it! It's a trap!
Get in the comments.
Now I lost subscribers because somebody was, watching this on their phone with their earbuds in, and they got their eardrums blown out, and they were like, "I'm unsubscribing to this channel. My child is sleeping," and they just screamed.
Is my microphone too close?
Why are they keeping their
Is this too close?
laptop around the child?
It's wonderful, Julius.
Why is their phone
I'm lowering your volume as we speak.
All the way down.
Oh no.
All right. Ready to jump into Icewind Dale, everybody?
I was born ready.
Okay. Here we go. I'll switch over
Ready
to our
for
Roll20.
adventure.
Okay. All right, so I'm showing our Roll20 screen now. So they will be able to see our map that we're all on.
The beautiful drawing I did.
The beautiful drawing, yes. So you can see in the map here, we have the Dragon's Root and the towns that it's already hit, and presumably where it's going next. All right. Last week, or 2 weeks ago, we left off saying that you were going to head perhaps to Cair-Dinaval or Tourmaline. Have you made the decision as to what you want to do?
I have chosen Cair-Dinaval.
Okay. And was
Final answer.
there was discussion about sending familiars? Did we decide where those familiars were going?
I think that we should send the Snowy Owl with the note to Cair-Konig. Would the Snowy Owl be able to find Trovis?
I'm not sure. I don't think the Snowy Owl has ever met Trovis, but...
Somebody who is not Julius, give a description of Trovis.
He's a dragonborn.
Julius knows Trovis.
Oh, he does?
Why'd you say it like that?
I didn't
What?
think I knew Trovis.
You do.
You do. You met him at
Oh
the...
yeah, I
him
met
at
him at the
Brunch
meeting. I met him at
You
the
met him at the
meeting.
meeting.
Right.
You-
Okay, so I tell Velen, Trovis is a pretty large dragonborn. He might be swaying or holding a drink in his hand. He is the speaker of Cair-Konig. Send your Snowy Owl, please, as fast as possible to the village so that they can evacuate.
He may also be in a pile of snow, passed out. That's where we first met him.
That's where-
Okay, so knowing that, I mean, I don't know if Velen's owl will be able to recognize him on sight, but when you say the thing about the drink, she will, she has, I'm assuming, a hip flask, potentially of some alcohol. She'll let the owl sniff it. Don't know if owls have an actual sense of smell and they'd be able to do this, but I'm making this up as I go, but that's the only way I can think that she'd be able to potentially recognize, or the owl would be able to recognize him by the
Maybe you
scent.
could let the owl taste it.
Taste it, sure, yeah. Send it off tipsy. Here you go.
Perfect.
Dip its beak in the whatever drink she has, and send it off to find Trovis.
What would she have?
Something strong.
A nice
Perhaps.
Russian vodka?
Vodka, yeah, sure. Let's go with vodka, yeah.
All right, so your owl will take your cues, head off towards Cair-Konig. It's going to go past where the dragon is and send that message. Was there a message going somewhere else?
There is not, because when I went down, I don't think my familiar is still there.
Oh, right, Muffin is gone. Right.
Yeah.
Okay. All right, so the group is headed to Cair-Dinaval, and the owl's headed up ahead past Cair-Dinaval to Cair-Konig. All right, here we go. So you're moving out. The rest of the town militia has devoted itself to cleaning up the ruins and searching for survivors. So you're on your way out. And are you all riding in this same? It's a wagon, right? I forgot. Yeah, okay, yeah, it's a wagon.
I've got a wagon pulled by zombie dogs.
Zombie dogs, right. All right, so Velen, you're going to head out, but very quickly, maybe within 10 minutes of heading out into the tundra again, kind of riding the coast of Lac Dinishir. It starts to snow. In fact, it starts to pick up heavily.
Oh no.
A blizzard
Oh, no.
is coming
Not that
in.
guy again.
A blizzard is coming in.
Oh no.
Well, I'm sleeping for those 10 minutes, so
Sure.
let me know if I make it another 5.
What's going to happen, though, is that it's getting so dense. The visibility is dropping down to like 30 feet, which means you're going to need to give me a survival check to navigate through this. Now, the fact that Lac Dinishir is to your right, and if you stayed close-ish to it, you might be able to get your bearings. But it's, as the lake gets the coastline changes, it's getting very hard to even see that unless you're right up against it. So give me a survival check for the group. Velen, you're driving, so I'm going to say you can assist somebody because you're driving, but I think one of you should make the check.
I should probably make the check. Can I get advantage? Unless someone else thinks they have better than a +6 in survival.
Nope.
Do you have a level of exhaustion, Edmund?
I do. So if so that would just give me a regular roll.
Yeah.
With a +6.
Yeah.
Or does someone want to
I'd ra-
roll it with advantage?
I'd
A
rather
plus
take
4.
I'd rather take like a 3 with advantage or a 4 with advantage.
I got a 4 with advantage. You want to do me?
Go ahead, Elias. Give me a roll.
I've got a bad feeling about this.
Nice.
No, 18. Not bad.
Okay. All right, so you're able to manage to stay on course. And since the dogs are not tired, or they don't get tired or have any sort of physical limitations, the snowfall is going to slow them just a little bit, but they're not going to lose any serious time because of your check. All right. So after about, let's see here. Yes, so it's going to take you. It's about a 4-mile journey. No, 4-mile journey. So 4-mile journey to Cair-Dinaval. You're moving at 2 miles per hour. I'll say that because of your high check, that you don't lose any time. So it's going to take you a total of 2 hours to get there.
Okay. Couple of semantics.
Go ahead.
During that time, I would like to take a short rest in the back of the wagon. Is that
Yeah,
cool?
you have plenty of time to do that. Remember, our rests are, well, they're 15 minutes.
Right.
So.
And I will resummon Muffin.
But for those just tuning in, our rests are only 15 minutes for short rests.
Yes.
In YouTube, once this uploads, it'll be in the description, our house rules and all of the survival guide that we have will be there for you.
And those of you just tuning in, if this is your first episode, go back and watch the other 30 episodes before this one.
That would be important.
And like and comment on all of them also.
So, by the time I resummon Muffin, we're about a half an hour away from Cair-Dinaval, and I ask the party, do you think we should send word to Tourmaline as well?
Yes, I believe we should.
That is probably best. They are perhaps ill prepared for what is coming for them if we do not stop this dragon here.
I was working kind of frantically on that note, the first note. So, would anyone like to add anything? Other than danger imminent, please escape to Targos.
Perhaps Tourmaline should evacuate to the mines. They're
Retreat.
perhaps safer there, and
To
it
the
is easier
mines.
for them to escape there than it is to brave the cold outdoors.
It seems that the dragon is targeting mostly standing buildings. It wouldn't try to go underground in the mines. It could be the safest place.
Okay, I think that's a good idea.
All right, so your note is going to say that there's danger coming, a dragon,
Yeah,
Yeah, let's
And-
not get into specifics, people.
and that to head to the mines for safety.
And
and then I'll let Edmund sign it, because he seems to be the most well-known.
He is the leader, after all.
Edmund Brycean, friend to elf and man. Also,
And that,
don't
and
bring
then,
the kobolds. P.S. Don't bring the kobolds.
and then slightly above his name, I'll write Julius Valerian.
All right. Well, that sounds
And
like a
then-
good plan. So you have the owl going to Cair Koenig, and you have Muffin going to Tourmaline, both issuing a warning. Okay.
Yes.
Sounds good. All right. So let's go to the map here. I've switched over to the Cair-Dinaval map. When you head to the town and you get kind of past from the east way here, you get in through that main entrance. You can already tell that you're too late. The approach, you could see that there was already that light that started probably at about the hour away mark. The one very distinct difference in this town is that the keep looks completely unharmed. Every other building is either on fire or in a pile of rubble. There are people standing out in the cold on the lake and on the docks, and you can hear them huddling for warmth as you enter into the main street. What do you do?
The keep's in one piece.
It appears to be that way. It's still dark, but due to the fires, you kind of see the dim light cast up top on the hill. You can see the keep. It's fine.
Is there any sign of the dragon?
No.
Strange that the dragon would not target the most prominent building here.
It is a foolish, silly, dumb dragon, then.
Or it has other reasons.
I suspect foul play.
Also,
It's all foul.
we do know that the duergar were intent on conquering the lands. A keep like that is probably something that they meant to take over and not have to rebuild when they finish taking over.
And the duergar's spiritual leader was in fact a demon, and the keep was run by demon worshippers. There may be dark forces at play.
Should we investigate, or should we perhaps try and hope that the people there are safe, and perhaps the demon worshippers were able to keep the dragon from destroying the keep? But should we investigate, or should we move on?
If we can find a means, if they possess a means that kept the dragon from attacking them.
Tell me of these demon worshippers. Are they your allies? Do you have contacts within the keep?
They are
They know us.
useful to us. We
We
know.
We didn't kill them all.
They also have perhaps one of your friends in the basement.
My
You
friend?
may.
Hmm.
Yes.
Avarice.
And I look at Julius. I say, tell her.
Oh, your ex, Avarice?
Yes. Yes, my ex, Avarice. I knew her as Alice back when we were friends. But yes, Avarice.
Good old Avarice.
Oh,
she goes by now.
Alice.
Tried to
Chase-
send us on a fool's errand and
Chase the white rabbit, who was 8 feet tall.
wanted to basically have us all killed except for this one.
When you
What
point,
can I say?
Or maybe not have us killed, but left us for dead.
when you point to this one, who you point
Edmund.
to? Oh, Edmund.
Edmund.
Okay.
When I hear Avarice's name, you see Velen's eyes kind of narrow, and I think she's mentioned Avarice to you before, and she thinks Avarice is a psychopath.
Yes.
And she goes, so you met my friend. Seems like you more than met my friend, she says, turning to Edmund. I would
Well-
caution you against further such contact.
Again, I did not know her. I knew her before she became Avarice.
And what is she doing in this keep?
Hanging out with demon worshippers.
That is all?
Performing strange experiments, I believe. Keeping gargoyles and other such creatures company.
Passive perceptions, everybody.
14.
10.
14.
Sorry. Just looking.
12 for me.
Is 14 the highest then?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
I have 16.
Oh, nice.
Oh,
It's
cool.
actually not going to matter. You can hear large footsteps coming from behind some of the burned homes out in the main street here. You can see there's 4 enlarged duergar about to charge at you all. They were kind of hiding behind the ruins and the rubble, but their size gave them away, and they're charging out at you, war picks in hand. Let's roll. We're not rolling for initiative. Let's go into initiative. Let's go with Joey, though. Just give me the group roll.
Okie dokie. Sorry, my computer's freaking out a little.
Okay. Somebody else want to give me the roll then?
I got it. 7.
Okay. I rolled a 12. So we're going to just do this theater of the mind. You have 4 duergar coming from behind houses on the side of the road. There's no surprise element to it. They gave themselves away, but they're running towards you. One is going to run up, lumber towards you with its big legs, and swing with the war pick. We're gonna say that since Edmund is the one that's loud and defensive right now because of his ex-lover, we're gonna say they're gonna go for you first, Edmund.
Well, okay then.
Let's see here. AC?
16.
16. All right. A total of 20 to hit.
Yeah, that misses. Surprising.
7 piercing damage.
Oh, I guess it does hit.
All right, so that's the first one. There are 3 more by the house line that are about to come out. You'd say you're about 30 feet away from them. All right, who's up, group?
I'll go. Just try to stop this without having to even deal with it.
Go for it.
So, I say, stop! Zardarok has fallen. Grandalfa leads the duergar now. And I hold up the Zardarok's crown.
I wanna aid him, and I'll be like, he speaks the truth.
Roll your dice, and then we can see what how they respond.
The persuasion check, right?
Yeah. Yeah. Mhm.
So rolls with advantage, or
Stefano's going to do it. It was his idea, so Stefano, but you will roll with advantage because it is the truth, and you spoke Grandalfa's name.
Well, not great at persuasion, but hopefully I get a good roll. Yeah, there we go.
Well, hey.
So the other 3 look a little confused because they didn't know that you knew Grandalfa, but they kind of look at each other and shrug, and the next one is going to head out and hit. I guess we'll go, since Velen was there talking as well. Velen, the 3 of you are probably closest. They're the ones you're going to target. So let's go with your AC.
Oh. I
Velen?
guess they rolled high.
It's 13.
13 for you? Okay. Did it roll? Oh, there it is. Not going to hit. A 9 in total. So there's 2 duergar now engaged. One with Velen, one with Edmund. And I would say that since Julius was also kind of talking this conversation, I didn't hear much from Rogal. Didn't hear all that much from Elias. You maybe were off looking towards the rubble. So the 2 of you are not engaged, but the 3 of you are. All right, let's go to the group. Who's next?
Are they all in a fireball range so I can fireball them and not hit my
Okay.
friends?
You could, yeah, because the house line's about 30 feet. So yeah, sure. You could hit them both.
Fed up with these duergar.
Or all 4, I should say.
Fireball them all.
there you go.
Okay.
Duergar, go.
Roll your damage. I'll roll their saves.
Alright, got it.
Oh, wow. They are rolling hot.
35, DC 15.
That's pretty good. Let's see here. I may have rolled 1 too many. 1, 2, 3. Yes, I rolled 5. So 1 is going to fail. 3 are going to pass.
Ha. So 35 for the one that fails and 17 for the ones that pass.
All right, so 1 is dead. On a even number, it's 1 from the house line. It's odd. So the one that dies is the one closest to Stefano. So now you're free from engagement. We're going to go to another one from the house line that's going to charge up and replace its friend. We're going to go for an attack on Stefano. A total of 13.
That misses.
All right, group, you're up.
Just Regal, right?
Well, I have to go.
I would also like to persuade some dwarves to cease their fighting. And wait, are any approaching me or no?
No, you're maybe just a few feet behind your friends, so you have some room to move.
Yeah, I want to step in front of Edmund.
Okay.
From the one that's like trying to attack him. Be
Sure.
like, yeah, no, Grandolpha has put an end to your conflict. Cease your fighting.
You can roll. Go ahead. But are you trying to persuade again or another?
Yeah, I'm trying to persuade.
Okay. Roll the
Trying to
persuasion
get them
check.
to stop. Yeah. 11.
11. He retorts back. Grandalfa is not in charge. The next in line will be my leader. And he continues to fight. All right, the last one by the house line that was made a save from the fireball runs up, but this time he throws his pick into one of his brethren. And he rolls an 18.
Ooh.
I guess Grandolph had spies all over the place.
All right, so the one duergar that you were just talking to, Joey, takes a war pick straight to the head. He shrinks back down to normal size, and the other one wipes its pick clean. All right.
Oh.
So there's one that seems to be on Grandolfa's side that just activated, and the other one that's fighting with Edmund and Velen seems to be an enemy, hostile. Let's go to the group.
Are they 2 dead now?
2 dead
Right.
and 2
Good one on the
alive.
battle.
One is a friend, one is a foe.
One is a friend, one is a foe. And the one that's a foe is the one that's still engaged with me?
With you and Velen, yes, correct.
Okay. Well, I'm gonna say, I'm gonna go, if that's okay. And I'm gonna say, if your leader was Dirth or Nildar, they are dead as well, and stab them with the 2 daggers that I have.
Nice.
20 and 26.
Wow. Look at that.
So the first hit is
10?
10, and the second one that's really only 4.
So a total of 14? Is that what you're saying?
Yeah.
What about sneak attack? Because Velen's also engaged.
Oh, I can add sneak attack to one of those.
You can just roll it separately and we'll tack it on. But I have a feeling it's going to be enough to kill it, because you had 17 with the fireball, and this is another 14. Yeah, that's enough anyway.
And then there are 8 on top of that.
You slash the Achilles. He drops down to one knee before succumbing to his wounds and shriveling down to normal size. Combat is over. Unless you want to kill the one that's a Grandalfa follower.
Can we kill him?
No.
I want to kill him.
No.
No, I
Really?
see
You're not
the
upset by all
daggers.
this bloodshed and you want to kill him?
I don't have a lust for blood anymore.
That's true. You're back to normal. Just
Okay.
arrogant. Think you're the best.
Oh yeah.
All right. So the last duergar will shrink back down of its own accord and say to the group, "It's true. The king is dead."
And his sons. Only Grandalfa leads now.
A
Retreat
relief.
back to the mountains with her, where she dwells.
A relief.
His madness, his reign of madness is over.
Do you know where? Do you know why the
Zardaroth.
dragon did not destroy the keep?
It was programmed by Zardaroth to do that. I'm sure there was a reason. Perhaps it was valuable to him. It will be the Duergar Keep, mind you.
We'll see.
That is yet to be seen.
I am sure Grandalfa will like to claim this keep for herself.
Sure. All right. See ya.
Very well.
The Duergar realizes maybe you're not completely on his side, and he will turn invisible. And you see footprints running away from you in the opposite direction.
Retreat
Good,
back
because I was
to
about
her.
to kill him.
All
I
right.
joke not.
Are there any townspeople in this area, or have they all kind of cleared away to the?
That's a good question. I was saying that perhaps you were here, just off the Eastway. And from this vantage point, you can see, because the houses are mostly leveled, you can see they're standing here on the docks. But no one in the vicinity that you're in right now.
Okay. I really wanted to ask one of them if where Kranich Seaver was.
We can go there. We can go find them.
Can we?
Would you like to go to the people? Would you like to investigate further?
You can walk. You have freedom to
free will.
move where you'd like to.
I'm worried about time.
Okay.
Bobby wouldn't do that to us. Let's just hang out here for an hour.
There may or may not be a timer on right now.
Keep.
You all right there?
Your please, Governor.
Yeah.
He's very concerned. I can see.
So what do we do? Do we go to the keep, or do we go to the keep, the people, or do we carry on? There's just go to the people, check to make sure that people made it to the keep and are safe, and then let's go. We gotta move.
That's
I wanna
fine.
move.
But we gotta skip. We gotta hope that the owl got to Cair-Konig, and we gotta move.
We've got to go to
next town.
Tourmaline.
Yeah.
Right.
All right. So where
Right.
to first? Docks or keep, or you're heading out?
First
Keep.
to the
Docks.
keep.
I
Oh.
don't know.
Why are we
I feel
going to the
like-
keep?
I feel like the keep is the only place where we might even get any information.
But do we have the time?
Well, did the keep actually do anything? Like, did they try to defend? It seems like the people might have witnessed.
Why don't we? Surely the docks would be the first
Yeah.
place.
Luke is also. I forgot. Luke is here. Luke is here too.
Also, Lucas.
Oh.
Yeah.
Don't worry. We also forgot.
Luke finally
I
will
didn't
chime
forget.
in and say, you know, I thought we're supposed to be saving people here. Those people in the keep were bad guys, right?
Right. That's why I say we go to the dock and not the keep.
Luke, there are no bad guys.
They were. But
Good job, Luke. There's very well.
wait.
I want to know if the Black Sword gave the townsfolk refuge.
Okay, you can ask them, but you have to go to the docks.
Okay.
All right. So is everybody in agreement going to the dock?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Docs is good.
Okay. Edmonds, do you want to go to the keep or no?
No, Docs
Oh.
is good.
Okay. Oh, it was Stefano that wanted to go to the docks, right? All right. So you head to the dock, and you can see that there's this huddled mass of people here. At first glance, I'd say you would estimate that. Yeah, not many people made it out of this. About half the town's population has been killed, and they had about 100? So there might be like 50 people out on the frozen solid lake. Who would you like to approach? Would you like to approach anybody, the first person you see, or is there an individual you want to look for?
Just at first glance, is the speaker there?
Yeah, Krasuk, is that what his name was?
Kranich.
Kranich. Yeah, you can see Kranich. In fact, he seems to be moving around, trying to distribute any blankets or
Throwing paper towels.
safety materials. Throwing paper. Yep, he's throwing paper towels. He's doing all that leader stuff, and
Inspiring.
very inspiring. And you can see him, and he looks frozen half to death. He's got all the frost. I mean, he's wearing his winter cloak, and his face is mostly covered, but you can see that he's bitter cold. He's been out here for over an hour, just standing on the ice. The Musketeers, you're back.
And Julius.
Oh, Julius, yes. Luke, good to see you. He gets it's like a personal handshake with Luke. And I don't believe we've met. He looks at you with some suspicion, Dasha, or Velen.
We have not met, but I come in peace.
A friend of the Musketeers is a friend of mine. Now, is there anything you could do to help us? We're We're freezing out here. We don't know
Why-
if there are any more duergar in the town.
Why haven't you retreated to the keep?
They've shut us out.
Kranich Seaver, the only person here who knows your name.
Yes,
They shut us out.
Seaver.
Both names, full name.
They've shut us out. We tried. They
They've
would
shut
not
you out?
lower the drawbridge.
What did they do when the dragon attacked? Did they take steps to defend the town?
One of the innocent victims behind will chime in. This woman, middle-aged woman with her child next to her, says, "The dragon didn't even attack the keep. Just us, down below.
What?
It was the wildest thing ever. It was destroying building after building, strafing with its breath. And then we looked up. The keep. Well lit, warm. When we went up the hill, just past the uphill climb, was the last building destroyed. They would not let us in. We
This
clambered
cannot
down the hill.
stand.
We came down the hill and rested here on the lake.
This cannot stand. And I turn to the others. We must go to the keep and make sure that it is opened up to these people.
Do you know where it's headed next? Kranich exclaims.
It is headed to Cair-Konig.
Cair-Konig. We fear we're too late to save Cair-Konig.
It left
We were
here
heading to
about
Tourmaline.
it left here about a half an hour ago.
How long did it stay here? How long did it take for it to destroy the town? Do you...
No time. We had
No
no
time,
defenses ready.
And it did not attack the keep.
Not at all. What are we going to do?
We're going to Tourmaline.
We
Make
are
a stand.
We are going to make sure that you are safe and get into that keep.
We have to.
Then we will head to Tourmaline.
Do
We
we have
cannot leave
time?
you here, and we cannot ask you to make the trek all the way to Bryn Shander or Targos at this time.
We must ask that they send riders, though, to the other towns.
How many demon worshippers did you say were in this keep?
About 2
And
dozen.
15.
How many?
About 2 dozen.
And
We don't
do you
have-
have the resources and the time for a battle like that right now.
We don't have the time.
But we can. We have helped those demon worshippers in the past. Perhaps we can persuade them again for our aid.
If they're in the company of avarice, I believe it may be difficult to persuade them.
It will be difficult, but we must at least try to save and help these people as best we can.
And condemn the other towns.
We've already condemned Cair-Konig. We're heading straight to Tourmaline. We have mere moments. If it does not work, we will have to abandon them. But we must try. That is what a hero does.
If we leave, these people will die too.
Velen will shrug and say, the choice is yours.
In the face of difficulty, we must charge head on and try and stop that difficulty from being more difficult.
I put a hand on Edmund's shoulder, like you're enough. You've done enough.
We should have destroyed the demon worshippers when we had the chance.
All it takes for evil men to succeed is for good men to do nothing.
We've been too tolerant of evildoers so far. This
And
must stop.
I just start heading off towards the keep at this point. Like,
Sure.
I'll go with him. I'm pretty
I also
mad.
start heading, but at a faster pace.
Once he catches up to me, I start briskly walking faster.
It's an all-out sprint up the hill.
It's a.
I'm not running.
It becomes
I'm
a
just
walking
walking.
race.
Yeah.
Where we're not into like a flat-out sprint yet, but we're just both trying to walk a little bit faster than the other one.
Can we send Luke to Tourmaline?
No,
He's
No,
going to go
he's-
slower than you will, walking.
he'll die out there.
We have the sled.
Although that's what he was meant to do.
Wow.
Bit late for that now.
Wow. By the way,
If-
the snow that you were able to navigate through and get to Cair-Dinaval is now persisting again. It's coming back, and this time relatively heavy. So the people are cold. They're getting snowed on. And I know you're running up there as quick as you can, but just giving you a heads up. The snow is still thick. All right, so you get up to the keep, and you get to the main entrance where you were greeted by Kadroth many weeks ago. This time, there's no guard. There's no one there to greet you.
I begin shouting at the door, Kadroth! Kadroth!
Hector! How long do you keep that up?
I want to put out my laser Rafale.
Oh,
I spend at least 30 seconds to a minute shouting his name.
okay. All right. And then during that 30 seconds to a minute, Elias takes out the laser rifle.
Mhm.
What do you do with that?
I'm aiming it at the door.
All right, it's a very large,
I know.
keep door. So it may take even the rifle may have a hard time penetrating it with one shot.
Velen has a spell called Arcane Eye. She can summon an eye to see far away, if necessary, essentially in the keep. If you would like to take a look before I'll take action.
Just a little louder on the last part, so you can do what?
Yeah. If we want to take a look at what's going on inside the keep before we take any action.
Gotcha.
Just
You tell that to the group, I assume?
yes. Mm-hmm.
All right.
You
Elias?
can tell us.
I will wait for the eye.
Okay. Edmund?
I'm prepared to, if the eye sees people within like one of the areas, if I could shoot into a window, I'm just gonna cast a fireball and scream, "Let us in!"
Okay. All right, so the Arcane Eye can travel up over the keep's the gate and into the inner bailey. And you can see that there are two guards standing out there. They're part of the cult, you would assume. They are not dressed like militia. They are out there, cold, but there's a small fire that they're kind of warming themselves by. They are seemingly, they are not paying attention to the calls from Edmund.
Can I send the eye further?
Sure. You can send it in further to the main entrance of the actual structure, and it can go through everything, right? It doesn't have like a restriction through materials, right?
It can't go through materials, like solid materials, but it can go through like small cracks. If there's like a crack under the door.
Oh, okay. All right, sure.
I think it says 1 inch.
Oh, then yeah, you probably could. Okay, so you can sneak that eye into the keep, and you see a bunch of the similarly robed characters talking with a tiefling, a red tiefling, presumably Kranich.
Kadroth.
Kadroth, yeah. Mhm. Thank you. They seem to be discussing something. Obviously, you can't hear what they're saying, but Kadroth seems to be shouting at the men.
Okay, I will call back the eye and report this information back to the group as I saw it.
That coward is hiding behind these walls. We must do what we can to break through. Is there any way to destroy these gates, or...
You want a fireball, Julius?
Hold on, I need to see if I can Misty Step after a short rest.
I believe you can.
as an Eladrin?
No, I have
no, racial stuff. I think it's a long rest.
Yeah, it's Eladrin.
Yeah, it's a
I think
racial
it is
thing.
a long rest.
So what do you do, group?
I'll fire my laser rifle at the doors.
Can I look along the walls for perhaps like a way to scale the walls?
Sure, you definitely could if you have climbing gear, which I think you do.
Yeah, I believe we have climbing gear.
Yeah, if you have like some sort of a grappling hook, that would be easy too.
Yeah, I have
All right.
the climber's kit
Okay.
in my inventory.
Edmund starts searching through his bag, taking out climbing equipment. At the same time, Julius is preparing to perhaps cast a spell, and Elias lets out a bolt of the rifle. and it hits the door, causing massive radiant damage to the, iron braced wood door. You can see it's made that huge smoking damage hole right there. But the keep door is still standing. But you hear some calls from inside the keep. You can't decipher them, but perhaps the guard's saying, hey, come! We're under attack! And some mumbled cries from further inward.
I'm going to fire another bolt at the door.
Okay, another bolt. Now you can maybe see through a hole in the gate that you blasted.
Does
You wanna
someone
look-
run up?
Yeah, you run up
to it and
Go ahead. Sorry, I cut you off.
I say, Regal, run up. See if you can open the door.
I run up to it and I try to open the door.
It's not a door you can open. It needs to be raised from inside the keep. But there's a hole now that was blasted from the laser rifle.
So, did the arcane eye see this mechanism that can open the door?
Presumably, yes.
Would I be able to Misty Step? I get it after a short or a long rest.
Oh, wow.
Can I
that's good.
miss? I want to Misty Step towards the mechanism and start and open it.
You can. So you Misty step in, and you see the two guards who are calling for help. They see you, and one of them is going to try to use... One of them's going to bolt. Its first in initial response to bolt further inward. The other is going to try to attack you, but I'll let you roll off to see if you can get the jump on him.
Okay.
I'm going to roll a d20. I rolled a 10.
I'm also shouting as soon as I bamf in there. I'm like, "Let us in, you idiots!" I got a 1.
All right, so just at seeing you, it's going to attempt to... Yeah, what am I doing here? Yeah. Just seeing you, it's going to spark the reaction to attack. Let's see here. Yeah, it's going to use a... Here it is. Inflict wounds.
Just tell me if it hits.
A 14.
That misses. I was gonna say tell me if it hits because I was gonna use shield.
A 14.
So that misses.
All right, so I'll let you act.
I just want to open the door.
So you just start opening the door and you just scowl at him or you ignore him.
I'm like, stop it and go get Kadroth. Let the people in.
Give me a intimidation or persuasion. I'll allow either.
I'm not good at either.
As soon as the doors are open enough that someone could slide under, Velen will send her 2 undead kobolds to slide under and
Ooh.
assist Julius.
9.
A 9. Okay. He's gonna stay. He's not gonna follow your orders, but he is going to ready a touch attack again.
Okay.
But he's gonna
just-
take a step back from you. He's staying within engagement range, but he's gonna go kind of all defense here.
Okay.
Okay.
Once Julius kind of bamfs away, Edmund will, and the door starts opening. He's gonna start putting away the climber's kit and try and do the same thing that the kobolds are doing, but before the kobolds do it.
Sure. You push
Because-
one in the face out of the way,
Yeah.
get out of here.
Yeah. And try and acrobatically slide under.
Sure.
The,
You'll slide under. No roll needed. You slide under, you push the kobolds out of the way, and you get in first. You see Julius raising the gate.
And do I see anyone else? Was it just the 2 guards that were guarding the
Yeah, one is
the
now
mechanism, or
inside.
were there-
Yeah, one is now at the keep doors, and the other is there ready to attack if Julius does something aggressive.
All right, I'm gonna start heading towards the keep doors because that's
Okay.
where Velen also said that she saw Kranich was, or not.
Stay back! Don't go closer!
Kadroth was in the keep through the keep doors.
Mhm.
Yeah, so I'm gonna start heading towards the keep doors. I'm gonna
The
dash.
cultist
that way.
gets in the way. He stands there, ready to attack.
I say, I have no time for you. I must speak with Kadroth. Now get out of the way.
At that point, he'll put his hands down and step aside.
Do you know who I am? I am Edmund Brycene, friend to elf and man.
Second to enter the keep.
Wait to let you go, and you're just gonna stand there and give your speech instead of urgently running.
No, and then as I say that, I push him out of the way and open the doors.
If we're no longer in combat, I would yell out, "Luke, go get the townspeople. We have more strength in numbers."
Good idea. He'll head down the hill, and yeah, he'll head down the hill to grab the townsfolk.
Kill the beast.
You say kill the beast?
No, I don't say that.
Oh. Beauty and the Beast reference?
Yes.
So he'll run down the hill to get the survivors. Edmund pushes forward, and Edmund, as you get to the keep door, it flies open, and Kadroth steps forward. Ah, the Musketeers, Edmund. So glad you're here. He looks tense, and he says, do you need a place to stay? That dragon was just dreadful.
Yes, I and 50 of my good friends.
We cannot.
I'm sure you will show them the same level of hospitality you would show me.
I implore you, please. No, we have very little resources ourselves. We haven't had the ability to go out, and since you came, we've been unable to operate in our normal covert way. We don't have the resources, and well, I just don't think it would be good of them to come in here.
I want to walk up to. Am I in the room?
You can follow at this point.
You're still outside the key.
Well, I mean,
I saunter in at this point.
He's sauntering.
He's sauntering.
I'm sauntering in.
I want to saunter as well.
I'd say after a few rounds of discussion between Edmund and
I want to
Kadroth,
like go up to this dude, and I want to like pick him up by his like collar, and I want to like sort of like bring his face to Edmund.
Oh, you put him to Edmund's face.
Yeah, I'm like.
Okay, fine.
Did I check on that thing he said about like not having enough resources?
You want to check on that? Oh, insight check. Go for it. Yeah, go for it. You wouldn't know. You have only met this guy, so it's hard to get a read on him. But you probably don't like him, and maybe don't trust anything he says. So, Rogal, you hold Kadroth to the flame here. Edmund.
Like stick his face right in front of your eyes.
Kadroth, what better way for you to show the power of Levistus than to entertain these people in your keep? Bring them in, show them what Levistus can do, and aid them. And perhaps you will gain more followers.
Yeah, that sounds great. It's just, well, Avarice told us to.
Where is Avarice?
Where is Avarice then?
Where is?
Right when right before the attack, before the dragon came to the town, she said that she had important business to attend to. She had to go find a friend, I believe.
What has this got to do with the letting the town folks in?
Well, and he's still looking tensely at Rogal. You see,
As he stutters, I like use my dragon breath in the air. I want like just to like intimidate.
Like right near his face, like right by his ear.
Yeah, it's like if he has any sort of facial hair, like a little bit of it is now like just ice.
He doesn't, but I can say the sideburns or something, sure. So you blast right near his ear, and he's like, "Oh my gosh!" Well, you see, she said, and I don't know what she meant at first, but she said, "Whatever you do, do not let anyone in the keep at all, under no circumstances."
That now, haven't you?
Well, you entered your own accord. I didn't let anyone in.
You've got to let the people in, and we've got to go and kill this thing.
She's gone now. Shut the door. She will not be able to get in.
Well, she flew out of here with her gargoyles.
Did she say anything about this friend she was trying to find?
Yes. What friend is she trying to see? Any
She doesn't
friend
have
now
any friends.
is a friend of mine.
I doubt it was actually a real friend. Please,
I want to
please don't.
this dude to the ground.
Please don't hurt me. Please don't hurt me. Please don't hurt me.
I need a name.
She didn't say a name. She just said that she had to see a friend from back home.
You don't have time.
Damn it.
I take my axe and I say, either let them in or I'll like kill you, and I will forcibly let them in.
Give me an intimidate check with advantage.
Also, as this happens, Velen takes note of the fact that Julius is also very interested in this friend of Avarice.
Bit of jealousy there.
A weird look. Not jealousy, just like curiosity and a bit of suspicion.
No jealousy by Julius.
Oh, I see.
Oh, 11.
So, I think regardless, well,
He's more scared of Avarice than he is of me.
yeah, he's more scared of Avarice than he is of you. But, to be honest, he can't really stop anybody at this point. The cultists that are with him come out of the keep. You know, maybe there are 12 left. They come out, and they look to him, and they say, "What should we do?" And Kadroth says,
I want to like step on his like mouth before he speaks, and I speak to the cultist, and I say, "You will let them in."
Listen, Kadroth, I've never seen him act like this before. He was trying to parlay with a hag.
I'm incredibly impressed by Rogal in this moment.
You better do what he says.
the cultists, they hold up their hands, surging with magical energy, some of them. Others take out scimitars, and they're ready to fight.
I order Luke to fire a warning shot of the
Luke
laser.
He's getting the
He's getting the
gone.
people. Take your foot off his mouth.
I say let Kadroth speak.
I take
Rogal.
it off.
Yes, our spiritual leader has ordered you to let go of the poor.
And I go and I'm nice cop to Kadroth, and I'm like, Kadroth, you don't want any trouble. You aided us before. We're friends. Won't you help those people?
He gets up, dusts off the snow, and he looks towards his people and he says, "I don't think we can stop them." And he looks, and Luke's there with 50 very angry, cold, tired, and hungry townsfolk. They're literally starting to pour in to the main courtyard. And he says, "We didn't let anyone in. There's really nothing we can do about it." And the rest of the cultists drop their hands, drop their swords, and they're going to defer to you.
And I'm going to give Kadroth 10 gold. And say, Kadroth, here's some gold. You can spend it on them. If you can find anything to buy.
Thank you.
Look at
I guess-
Kadroth.
I sense you are a noble man at heart, Kadroth.
I
Well,
yes, I am.
I give Kranich 50 gold. My name is Julius. Buy resources for the town.
I give him $1,000 to feed 50 people.
He gives him $1,000, and he's like, "What are these?" Thank you
Kranich-
for giving me these green pieces of paper.
Kranich is gonna give you back the coins. He doesn't even take them. But he comes up. He's got a torch, and he comes up and he says, "Oh, don't worry. We're fine. We don't need gold. We've got a lot of reconciliation to do here. Catch up to that dragon. Save the rest of the 10 towns. We can handle it from here."
I feel bad for these
And
guys.
remember,
You the
it
man,
was
Kranich. Julius Valerian,
Edmund Brycene and
Bamf.
the Three Musketeers.
who bamped into the the keep and
I just start
opened the
running for
doors.
Tourmaline.
I feel
Edmund
like
Brycene, who convinced them all to let you in.
I feel like these townspeople are gonna eat the cultists.
I'm okay with that.
Like,
Maybe Rogal wants to join it.
This is
Because Rogal eats people.
All right, I start running out really fast.
One time.
I
What?
This has been a
You eat a
touching
person
reunion.
one time, and all they do is call you accountable.
This is going to be a very touching reunion. I can tell you that.
Touching reunion. Let's leave this party.
For some
Go to
reason,
Tourmaline.
I'm getting like Pulp Fiction vibes when Marcellus is like to Bruce Willis. He's like, "We're cool, we're cool, we're cool. We'll take it from here." So, all right.
All right, great.
All right.
I'm already at the sled. I touch it and I yell first.
I shout shotgun
Yes.
because
That's
because you didn't already.
that's totally fine. I'll sleep in the back. I want to get that misty step back.
Luke will lift up his head from inside the cart and say, "What? What'd you say?"
What's that?
I was here. I was here resting.
Good. How do you feel? Do you feel better? Do you feel better?
No, Luke's at 7 hit points, I think.
But he was resting.
Oh yeah, true. He would probably have been able to get back all his hit points with hit dice and his fighting recovery. All right.
Nice.
Okay, so group, where we headed? Cair-Konig?
Tourmaline.
Tourmaline?
I believe
Tourmaline.
Not
We're
Cair-Konig.
No.
Ignoring Cair-Konig. F those guys.
Yeah, they can burn.
Trovis?
Love them.
It's very
Trovis.
sad, but
Hopefully Trovis found refuge.
Hopefully that we're able
Wait.
to.
We can't give up on Trophy.
we
didn't give
can't
up on-
continue to chase this dragon as it burns everything in front of us, and then
And
get to the last town
we
and be
go-
like, oh,
Listen, you are all willing to let other towns burn before. Let's try to save Tourmaline.
yeah, can we go back to the map?
Yeah,
Bobby?
the Roll20, the audience is already there. I'll put you there.
Well, the players aren't.
I'll put you there.
Yay. Okay. Yeah. Yeah, because
yeah, let's just cut right across to Tourmaline.
It's so long to get to Tourmaline.
Tourmaline, there's
from
no hope.
Cair-Konig. We're so much slower than that dragon.
That dragon's gonna destroy Cair-Konig in mere seconds, so we need to cut it off.
We need to move as quickly as we can.
And even if we get to Tourmaline too slow, we can
It's only 12 feet away.
cut to Brinshan and try and stay in one town.
So it is going to take you some time to get there. You're cutting across the Dwarven Valley. You're looking
It's
at
alright. The dragon has the hypotenuse.
yeah.
Yeah, right.
No, the dragon has a longer route, but you're looking at still probably about 7 or 8 miles. So we're talking like maybe 3.5 to 4 hours.
But we don't have to burn a town.
This line here is the 20 mile, I think, or the 10 mile line. That's the.
Yeah, you're right. 10 miles, so
that's-
probably 5
That's
hours.
the 10 mile
No.
line. Yeah, that's the 10 mile line.
Yikes.
Wait, you think we should go to... Does anybody think we should go to Cair-Konig?
No.
Unfortunately, not.
Okay.
Like it was like the second place we went, and we met the most people in. Like.
Yeah, you know a lot of the people there.
We
The
know the most people there. That's
the
where
in-
we met
Garrett.
Zan. We met Zan.
Garrett
It's a
was
nice
there.
tavern.
Garrett was there.
They had the low not the low lantern.
It wasn't a very
Uh,
big... Was it a big town? It wasn't a big town, right?
no, it's small.
150, I think.
Yeah, it's going to destroy in like 30 minutes. It's already dead.
Cair-Konig is gone. We can only hope that the bird was able to help
Able to-
help them get out before.
Yeah,
I don't know.
We'll
I don't know
have
if
to
the-
see what happens when the bird arrives back. With,
Yeah.
Perhaps
All right.
it'll have a message.
I guess
So-
the other thing
On its
is, I'm hoping that the dragon doesn't go after necessarily the people, but just trying to destroy the village. So if they escape the village, if they find some sort of refuge somewhere, then at least
Perhaps if
hopefully
they-
many of them survived.
If they run to the cairn,
Yeah.
Cair-Konig also has a purple cross on it, which doesn't bode well.
Well,
well, yeah,
I
because
think
we're
I think
skipping it. That's
yeah,
why.
Oh,
CJ put it.
I
on
didn't
there.
draw that one. That one was someone else.
I drew that one.
All right, let's go.
All right.
Enough of this.
Off through the Dwarven Valley. This is going to take you about 4. I will say that if you really try to push the dogs because they're not going to get tired, I'd say you could probably make this trip in 4 hours, because if it was regular travel, the dog's rest time is included there, and it's a longer trip. So I would say that you can do it in 4 hours, cutting out the dog rest. And so give me 4 Constitution saving throws for the cold,
Oh man.
because this is a longer journey. You're going to have to take cold saves through it. Does anybody still have their oil? The whale oil?
I believe I have whale oil.
Remember, you get bonuses from Joey.
Flair is dead.
What bonuses do we get from Joey?
Oh, we got +4.
You get +4 to all your saves.
That's so good.
Alright, so it's 4 Constitution. 1, pass,
13,
pass,
25,
pass,
26.
Give me
pass.
2.
With the plus
Sorry.
4, I passed them all.
If you rolled all 4, great. If you didn't roll all 4, give me 2 only.
Bob, what is Felon's Constitution saving throw? I find
You
it
just
not-
hit the Constitution ability and it'll roll it for you.
Oh, okay.
Oh. Why 2?
Only give me 2, because something's going to happen.
Okay.
Is this with advantage?
Yep, because you have cold weather
Okay.
clothing. Yeah,
So 12.
that's a pass.
Yeah, how many cold checks are we taking?
And 22.
I already made all 4, but I passed them, so I'll roll 2 more later.
You only need a 6
why am I
with a plus 4.
seeing? Why am I seeing a 12 or 8 plus 4, 5 plus 4?
A plus the +4 from Rogal.
Rogal.
Oh, so you rolled all 4 saves.
No, I rolled 2. The first it's 8 plus 4, 5 plus 4 was the advantage, and then the second one
Oh,
actually
I see.
toggled advantage on.
I see. Okay, thank you.
Wait, why are people getting plus?
Because
Aura.
Rogal has an aura.
Oh, so I'll add that to mine as well then.
Well, you're fine. Oh wait, no, you're not. That's
I'm not.
Rogal is fine. Rogal's fine though.
Dasha, you're going to gain a level of exhaustion.
Okay.
No. No, with Rogal, you're okay.
Okay.
Yeah, because it's 9 and 10. And you need a 10.
Everyone, hug me.
Yeah,
Everyone.
you just emanate warmth.
His cold white dragon body emanates warmth.
It's actually just He's-
It's
his
just his personality.
right, exactly. It's just his faith is encouraging you all.
His warm personality.
All right. So it seems like everybody were to pass with Rogal's bonus. Halfway through, in the Dwarven Valley, the snow is starting to lift up a little bit. Thankfully, you can see the aurora starting to come up. It's been such a hectic past 48 hours, you don't even really know what time of day it is. The aurora comes up, signaling it's about 10 a.m. You hear something up above you. You can see a figure in the sky flying in the same direction that you are, flying towards Tourmaline. You can hear the
yell to
wings flapping.
I yell to Luke to like try and shoot it with my laser rifle.
Does he has it?
He has mine, yeah.
Yeah,
Okay.
he's got it.
He looks up in the sky. I mean, it's very far away, but he'll aim. Give me a roll, Joey.
All right,
D20.
let us do it. Use money. 19
And he's got a +6. No proficiency. So plus
plus 1.
Plus
for dex.
4.
Plus Dex.
+4.
A plus 4.
+4 dex?
He has a
he's-
ranged attack.
He's a champion. No, it's not champion. He's got a fighting style. He gives him +2 to attack.
Doesn't he also get crits on 19?
Oh
Yeah.
yeah, he also crits on 19.
Yeah, you're right. Actually, he does crit a 19. Yeah.
Oh
I
my
Yeah,
told
Luke
you that
crits.
rifle was blessed.
Oh,
I mean-
yeah.
All right. So, hopefully,
Hopefully
it's the dragon, and
So-
it's not Arveaturus.
So the dragon up in the sky. Again, you can really only see the outline. He hits it, and you hear a roar echo into the sky. This
Yeah,
doesn't
like
sound like the mechanical gears
I
that
didn't think
were-
so.
Didn't
that
think
were-
so.
you heard when they were overhead of the town. It sounds very familiar. And the dragon quickly,
Shot your mom.
I knew it.
the dragon quickly turns direction and takes a nosedive towards the caravan. What do you do?
Oh my
Shut your.
I agree. All right, I quit. I quit the campaign.
And everyone.
Yeah.
So,
Oh,
I say, Luke, put the
God damn it,
rifle
guys.
away. Everybody,
Luke-
pretend nothing happened.
Luke literally throws the rifle over the side
no.
of the wagon.
No, that's worth too much.
No, he does. He threw it already, so it's
We
over.
turn around. We stop.
We couldn't make perception checks. We couldn't like.
No. Luke, shoot it.
No.
Who
Yep.
knows? It's a bird. It's a plane. It's Superman. Nah, shoot it.
I'm retconning that. I was totally like, wait.
Yeah,
Nope.
I was sort of like, stop.
Can't do it.
No.
Can't
He
retcon
won't
it.
know
Everyone-
it was us. How
You
would
were
he think it was
bystanders.
us?
You were bystanders in this act. So,
I knew it wasn't. I
So-
knew it
so-
wasn't.
So this-
I just keep my hand. I keep just pointing at Luke.
Okay.
My fingers just constantly pointing at Luke, like
uh,
that one. He
Rogal,
did it.
Bella
Did you
looks
say-
mildly horrified.
Luke threw the rifle over, your rifle. So,
I stopped. I stopped the.
all right, you tell Velen to stop. You go to
Oh,
grab
yeah.
it.
Yeah, I gotta grab it.
So the image in the sky gets closer, the wings blowing all the snow beds around you to the side, clearing all the clouds, and with a massive thud, Arveaturis lands on the snowy banks just as it normally does. And you could see the rider, the undead rider, Maltharond, up top. And you can see, again, the dragon's poor eyesight coming into play here, looking around, sniffing the air, maybe 60 feet away from you. And she says, "Put that down," as Joey Rogal's about to grab the laser rifle.
I say, Malfron, Avaritress, did you see that shooting star? Did it hit you? It came from above.
Yes, the shooting star.
Everybody needs to shut up.
Stop talking.
Silence! She screeches into the tundra air. You again. All of you. Why would you attack me? And she creeps closer to the cart.
There's an answer. There is a correct answer to this question. Make sure you give it.
You're lucky. You know that. And she puffs air at the cart, blows off your hoods. You're lucky.
I say there's a monstrous dragon trying to.
Silence!
Yes.
I know what's out there. I hear it. I've been trying to locate it. There can only be one dragon here in the north. Does it not know that this is Arveaturis' land?
You
Melpharon,
thought you were it.
you
We also
thought
are
I
talking about
was that abomination?
For the record, I knew you were not it. You are
I
far
like the-
more grand and far more powerful
The
than
clouds.
I did too, and I prostrate.
It is heading to Tourmaline, the evil dragon. We must stop it.
We are also
Malfron, Avatrorix, you must come with us.
You
we are
know where
also
it
trying
is?
to destroy it.
You know where it is? Tell
It has
me.
just been to Cair-Konig, and it's most likely headed to Tourmaline now.
Tourmaline. Where?
The direction you were heading. It was heading in that direction, right?
West.
Yes, west. Slightly
You point that way.
west northwest.
It sniffs the air.
On the shores of
Uh,
Mare Dualden.
Which, yes.
It doesn't know names of the location, so Arveaturis doesn't. This doesn't
can-
give it any more clarity. But
We can lead
she-
you to it.
go ahead.
We can lead you to it if you follow us.
But maybe
I follow.
wait, actually, maybe it could lead us.
I follow no one.
Then perhaps we can follow you to
You
the
could-
thing.
Well, being in front of you.
Rogal, ask for a ride.
No, we just
Ask Meltheron for a ride. And then go like, it's I, Meltheron. Yes, please get on my back.
This isn't. Guys, this isn't the time to be joking.
No, it's not.
Meltheron? What's that? She looks back to the rider. You're not serious. You would entertain this idea?
You are most gracious, Meltheron, I say.
Be quiet.
Yes, of course.
This is a private discussion. And she turns back. You're sure? You can trust them? I know they helped you earlier when you fell. Fine. And she looks back at you all. I will bring you to the town that you desire, if that is where the dragon will be. But I handle the dragon on my own.
Of course.
You got it.
Hope to match your strength.
Guys, just thinking. If it's headed to Tourmaline, and our Veaturus wants to take it down, what if it meets up with it not quite at Tourmaline, but starts fighting it a little bit on the outskirts of the town?
Is there a light from Tourmaline?
Are you saying this aloud, or are you saying this like to...
Well, I want to ask
yourself?
you as a DM, can we see a light coming from Tourmaline yet?
No.
Too far away.
Too far away, but you haven't seen any other dragon fly by you.
I'm mostly saying it to the group, I guess.
The dragon, but you're saying it audibly, right? You're like saying it loud. You're not saying it like to yourself.
Is this in character, or
Yeah.
Are you just?
No, it was in character. Yeah.
Okay, then our Veaturus will cut you off and say, "I will design my own plan."
We shall follow it.
It is on Armaturus. It is on the way to Tourmaline now. We could wait for it in Tourmaline where we know it will be. Or we could try and find it in its passage from Cair-Koenig to Tourmaline, or I know we may miss it. Which would your highness prefer? Your majesty?
Meltheron?
Whatever you think is best.
Meltheron suggests we head to the Tourmaline.
Then let us go to the Tourmaline. Meltheron is a wise indeed.
She'll lower a wing for you to all climb up on.
Getting right on that dragon.
Velen has never seen this dragon before, right?
Velen, get on.
You were
I
with
think you were with the party.
You were with them the first time they met our
Oh,
Veaturus.
right.
Yeah.
But at that point, I didn't know that the rider was. Do I know that the rider is not
Nope.
alive? Okay.
No.
Alright.
No.
I think
No.
you mentioned Meltheron at some point.
Yeah, but she wasn't there.
While we were like on the thing, we were just like telling her stories about all the stuff that we went through, because we told her about what Avarice did to us. So I'm
Yeah.
sure at some
Yeah,
point
that's true.
we were like, on the way leaving Cair-Dinaval, we were like, we met Avarice. She sent us to like
I
sea-moving
disagree
ice.
with this. Somebody tell her quick not to mention anything.
totally.
Before we get on the dragon, I want to like grab Luke and I just want to mouth the words like, "That was a great shot." I am so
yeah.
Great job.
Luke is like shaking, trembling as he like gets onto the dragon.
I grab the laser rifle.
Yeah.
Bella, before she gets on, she'll like crack her whips and basically make the dogs with just the empty sleigh continue moving to Tourmaline. So
Okay.
that we can meet them there.
Good idea.
With
All
the
right.
with the
With the
thingies,
kobolds.
with the undead kobolds.
Yes. Yeah.
Okay, gotcha. The kobolds are gonna stay with the cart?
Yeah.
Okay. Alright, so you hop on, and as soon as the last person is situated on the back, what's the order that you're getting on, by the way? I just would like to know.
I'm
I'm
first.
getting on.
I'm
I'm
getting
first.
on.
No, I'm first.
I said it first.
Shotgun second.
Julius can get on first, and then Rogal and Elias. Seems like Edmund's fine with letting them. Fine with letting them go on, right? Yeah, Velen and Luke will get on as well.
And as she gets on, she'll like mutter to herself, "I'm too old for this shit."
She does her best Danny Glover and gets onto the dragon. So Edmund waits for everybody else and gets on last. As soon as Edmund is situated, the dragon abruptly takes off. Again, this is not, you're not riding on a coach or anything. This dragon is moving, and she's old, right? So she's got a lot of movement to get her wings going. She's also massive. She's like a colossal dragon. She's the biggest dragon any of you have ever seen, for sure. She's flying, and it takes her a lot of flaps to get off the ground, but eventually you're soaring. Stefano, you got on first, and you were thrilled, except as soon as it starts moving, Melthorond in his seats flies back a bit, and now you've got this undead body face to face with you, and his head spins backwards, and now you're face to face with the undead wizard.
Is he not dead? I thought he
Oh,
was
sorry,
dead.
the dead wizard. Yes, the dead wizard, the
Okay.
decaying body that's preserved by the cold.
That was a slip.
It's fine. I've dealt with worse.
Does
He's
Valens see
literally
this now?
his gray, dingy hair is like in your mouth. It's disgusting.
It's like your
Does Valens
girlfriend.
see that he's undead, or that he's dead now?
I
He,
just like
he has been dead. He's dead. He's a dead
But
body.
Valens
A corpse.
sees that now. Okay.
He's not undead. We said undead dogs before. Just undead came out.
Because that
I-
could make him
Sure.
You
I cast
could.
True Resurrection.
You could make him animated. I don't know if she would like that.
Let's not
though.
do that.
Yeah, I don't know if she would like that.
Let's avoid doing that
All right. So
for now.
the remaining time.
Wait,
To
I look for a
Tourmaline.
wand. I look for a wand.
No. Stop.
Yeah, he's got a wand like on his side in his satchel.
I
s-
Oh boy!
from
I smack
behind,
Edmund's hand down if I can.
No,
yeah,
Julius,
I'm
not
gonna-
Edmund. Julius.
Julius.
Edmund, what are you
I said,
saying?
stop it, boy.
I was gonna hit Julius as well.
So
I-
you
well,
get hit
I-
twice.
Hold. No one's allowed to hit me when all I said was I look for a wand.
They
Yeah,
they
fine.
saw
We
you
see what
Your
looking.
hand is
You're
looking for
doing.
one.
And we hit you. And we
They
go,
saw you
"No,
looking. That's all that they
We
needed.
know exactly what you were thinking because you said it out loud.
They saw you looking at the wizard, looking in his satchel, and they smacked you.
I'm gonna spend 10 minutes of this ride casting detect magic.
Sure, that's fine. You will detect magic, I guarantee you. From Edmund, his magical daggers, from Dawn Strider, or Dawnbringer, Lightbringer, you'll sense it all. All right.
What about the
The
wand?
drag.
Yeah.
What about the wand?
Yeah, it's a magical item. Yeah.
Oh my
Yes.
god.
Great magic coming from it. Yep.
You leave that one alone.
hmm
You
All right. So the
leave that
remainder
corpse.
of the trip back to Tourmaline is short because you're flying via dragon. The aurora is vivid, more vivid than you've ever seen from this vantage point. And you kind of swoop down to Tourmaline, and you can see now the town. There's no fires, no great light, but there is light. I mean, you see people there. And as you're approaching, a ballista flies
Oh.
right past the dragon. In fact, let me roll to see if it hits. I should have rolled that. Okay. No, Arveachuris takes a quick turn to the right, and the ballista just barely misses, but you hear it. It's a very loud ringing sound as the spear kind of pushes past. Everybody give me a dexterity saving throw so you don't fall off this dragon.
Everyone gets +4.
No, not with advantage, but a 27.
27.
Dexterity. I feel like I need advantage.
19.
Ooh, a
18.
1.
No!
Regal, you got
Oh.
a 1.
I technically got an 8.
That's the 1 though. Yeah, that's gonna hurt.
Still.
Well, thanks for the +4.
Yeah,
I say
this
as you fly
happens-
off the dragon.
your rolls
Oh my
happen
God.
before Rogal falls. Yeah.
I, with my 27, attempt to reach out and grab Rogal because I'm like surfing on the dragon. Like I'm so good at.
You're gonna
staying on the
need
dragon.
you're gonna need a 20 in total athletics check to grab him
Oh, never mind that.
and hold on to him.
I'm really bad at athletics.
You don't want to
What?
even try?
I'm not even gonna try. If it's athletics, I'm not even gonna try.
You never know.
Can I
No, I
try?
have a +0.
Yes, you can try.
I'd have a 5% chance of making.
So you're not going to roll it? Okay.
It was a 16. Well, I guess.
I got a 5.
I'm going to say that Julius cannot. Oh no, Elias, you cannot because you're not close enough to him. It was Stefano, then Rogal. Oh no, it was Stefano, then Rogal, then you. Yeah, that's right. Sorry, you told me the order. So
I got a
you
5
could.
anyway, so.
Oh, you got a 5.
I'll try, but I have to roll a 20.
This number is too far away.
I thought it was right in front of you.
A 3.
All right, so
Okay.
The
Now
two
everyone's
people-
got the low results.
the two people right near
Can I
you.
take an athletics?
I got a 1.
That's what the save was for. That was what the save was
A
for.
1. Oh
I got a
no.
1.
Well, it was a 5% chance, so we didn't have high hopes. But I was gonna say, you're falling, Rogal. You're falling, and here's how high the dragon is while you're flying in the air here. You are. Let's see here. 60
Maximum.
feet in the air. That's actually good. You got pretty low, so 60
Oh,
feet in the air.
It's only 20 meters up. That's not going to hurt at all.
Because the dragon
66.
was coming, because it takes Arveaturus a little bit of, she can't really stop well, so she doesn't want to surprise these people. She wasn't intending to fight, so she's kind of bringing her down slowly. So when the thing happened, she jerked to the side and you fell off. You're going to take 66 falling damage.
I'm down.
6d6.
Do you not get resistance or something?
Oh, okay.
26 damage when you fall.
26. Do I reduce any?
This is not an attack, so no.
Oh my god.
So 26
22.
damage as you fall.
Oh my god.
All right. Arveaturus screeches out and says to all of you, Do they want to die? Do they have a death wish? Shall I burn them?
No.
Please,
On the
please,
floor.
let us explain that you are not the threat.
Can I get up and
You're on the floor.
No, well,
yeah, I'm like waving, like stop.
I'm going to say Arveaturus will turn about, so she's going to fly like away or to the side at least. Rogal, when you land, you're alive still, right? You didn't.
Yeah, no, I'm still up.
You can on your, when you get up,
It's like I just get
Yeah.
back up.
right,
uh,
run towards the city.
Yeah, and I'm like waving my hands, like stop! Don't shoot the blue dragon. Don't
White.
shoot the white dragon.
Yeah. So you're running and waving your hands, trying to get somebody to stop. Julius, you said you want to speak to the town, to Arveaturus?
I want to speak to them to make sure that they know that you are not a threat. Well, I guess that's what I said.
She
You
says
are not the threat.
she'll kind of get down to the ground. She's gonna back up maybe a double move away and get back to the ground, slam into the snow, sliding around uneasy, shakily. She knocks all of you except for Melthorond, who's still attached to the dragon. She knocks all of you off. You fall into the snow.
Does Melthoron's wand jostle free?
No. No, it does not.
Oh, damn it, too.
Do I really want to make a sleight of hand check? Yes. Am I going to? No.
Okay. She knocks you all to the ground, and she says, I will return when that creature arrives. And she flaps her wings and heads up into the night sky. Another ballista fire lands maybe 30 feet away from you in the snow.
What the fuck, bro?
I mean, can you blame these people?
We did say a dragon is coming. We didn't say what dragon was coming.
Has Rogal managed to
you
talk to
did
them
say
yet?
it.
Or is he still running around like a lunatic?
Rogal, you get to the city line of Tourmaline, and you see the militia there at the front, the main entrance, the main road to Tourmaline. That's you can see Horace Masthew, the half-orc leader, along with Trex. Trex has developed some sort of improved ballista. It can fire longer distances and more accurately. You can tell there's some sort of modification to it. And Trex is there kind of like supervising.
Like
As,
Trex.
The kobolds are manning it. Entirely manned ballista by kobolds.
Can it fire people?
I mean, it's
so
improved.
happy.
It's an improved ballista.
Yeah.
Yes.
But they see you coming and they
Definitionally better.
Yeah.
Oh
They-
man, I could definitely get on this dragon's back now.
All right, so the rest of you can catch up eventually, but Rogal, you're gonna have a few rounds to tell them what's up. What do you
Can
say
I bring
to
the
Horus?
ballista bolt with me?
I say, do not attack the white
Okay.
dragon. It is the false dragon that we must assault with our defenses. As I try to make my way up on the.
Did you not send Muffin's there, right?
Yeah.
Wait.
So you see Muffin flutter around and greets you, Julius, when you're in the tundra running. Horus says, "You sent this letter that the dragon was coming."
Yes. It was we did not expect a second dragon.
We're looking. That's true. This is very true. I eventually catch up and I'm like, we're looking for a dragon made entirely out of this, and I pull out my
You
Dark
just
Faisal.
love touching Chardalyn.
Well,
It's a dragon made of stone.
Chardalyn.
Crystal.
The white dragon has come to defend us.
Actually, I take out Dark Faisal. I take out my my Chardalyn short sword, and I take out the crown made out of this.
I'll step
I'm
away.
gonna say the duergar have constructed a dragon made entirely of this substance, and I point to Julius. I say,
Maybe
this
we
is
can
the
add a-
dragon we must fight. It will be here within the hour. It is destroying Cair-Konig. As we speak.
Also, Trex, how have you been?
Bella will also be interested in talking to Trek too, because can she sense that he is?
I think you weren't there, so no. You wouldn't sense that he's undead.
Regardless, she would want to talk to the kobold. She seems to have an affinity.
He doesn't look... Yes, you do have an affinity. He doesn't look undead, because he's not a zombie, right? He's not animated, but he would be if you were to use, I think, detect... What I think Rogal pinged Divine Sense, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what it
It was
was.
like a while ago.
Yeah, I don't know. Velen might want to talk to the kobold because she lost a lot of her own. She may be interested in getting some more sidekicks up.
Hey,
Well-
you guys want to die in my service?
Horus will greet the rest of you as you come in and say, "We got your note, although we didn't realize there were two dragons."
We didn't either.
We knew there were two dragons. We didn't know there were two dragons coming.
The other dragon is a ally. It will fight with us.
The white one.
It's come to take its territory, like Godzilla.
What's
Like
a
who?
Godzilla?
It's a Western movie.
We're good friends with it, and we definitely did not steal any of its
Like-
gold.
So we have a dragon on our side. Horus is kind of thrilled, to be honest. He's you can see he's got that seriousness, of the leader of the town, but he's also a little relieved that you have such a huge ally.
We have another powerful ally on our side,
Who's that?
Here I am,
Lathander. He will
Julius
protect us.
Valerian.
We've done our best to fortify the town. We've sent anyone who is unable to fight, the elderly, the young. We've sent them into the mines.
Women.
Some women are fighting.
Very smart.
It's everyone on deck. Anyone who can man a spear, ballista.
You 5 townsfolk are brave indeed.
5 towns.
Don't.
Yeah.
That was
Wow.
a little. Wow. Too soon.
We sent word to Bryn Shander, but is she still standing?
Yes.
Bryn
Ah.
Shander is last on the list.
He list. What are you talking about?
The dragon is programmed. Dugan's Hall, Goodmead, East Haven, Cair-Dinaval, Cair-Koenig, all have fallen. You are next.
We sent word to Cair-Koenig. We hope they got out safely. Cair-Dinaval, only about half the residents survived, and East Haven around the same.
Has my owl returned from Cair-Koenig by any chance?
No.
No. Okay.
I don't think your owl is going to make it. Can you
So-
sense if your
Am I familiar?
familiar dies?
True, can I?
Past the 100-foot range, I don't think so. Yeah, I don't think so. Although I'll say that you have some link that would let you know. Otherwise, because you could in theory cast a ritual spell again and see if it happens, if it works. I don't know. I'm gonna say you can sense it if it dies. So you don't think it's dead.
Okay. So I'll let them know. Like we sent another messenger to Cair-Koenig, and it seems that perhaps the message did get through to them. We can only hope they saved themselves.
Yeah. Horace will say that we have a total of, let's see here. Yeah. We here in Tourmaline, we pride ourselves on being the toughest of the 10 towns. The dragon, we will end its path here.
That is our intention.
Trex will come in. He'll walk up. He's got some sort of parchment he's scrawling on. He says, "You see, we've set up 3 ballistas. One at the north end, one here at the main gate, and one in the center of town. Based on the cover of the forest, we predicted that the dragon will come in this way." And he kind of motions towards the northeast, along the cover of the forest. And then, when it does, we'll hit it with 2 ballistas. And if that doesn't work, the center one as it passes over. You see, I've improved the distance and accuracy of these. They were very rudimentary.
How
Difficult to hear.
did you do that?
Oh, just a bit of ingenuity.
I like-
Mathematics. Sounds like
I would like to-
witchcraft.
I would like to bless these
Like, all the-
ballistas.
You want to bless the ballista?
hmm
You could do that. One of the kobolds that's manning it says, as you walk up, "Don't touch, please. No. It's very delicate."
I wasn't going to touch it, I was going to bless it.
I hug one of the kobolds.
Trex will say, there. It is all right. He may bless it, if he'd like. Just please, again, be careful not to damage the integrity of the machine. It's finely tuned right now.
Why'd you do bless? like you've seen magic. Like,
That's
It'll
true.
help its
He's,
accuracy.
you live in a world with wizards. Like,
yeah, that's true. Actually, it's fine. It's fine. Go ahead. Yeah, he's not a man of science or anything like that, but he's very
It certainly seems that he is a man of science.
he's very
Well, I mean,
intelligent.
just
Yes, you get the
Geometry.
notion that he's very
your
intelligent.
God.
Yeah.
Correct.
I've met him though. He shook my hand.
Okay.
I name this ballista Dawn Fighter. In the name of Lathander, may your shots ring true.
All right.
And I'll
So-
bless all the other ones.
Yeah,
They'll all
you
be
can
called
go
Dawn
around.
something. Dawn Fighter, Dawn Shooter, Dawn Blaster.
I look
you have
up in
any-
the air and I say, Lathander, do you really like all these stupid names that he comes up with?
No.
Whoa, he spoke to me again.
was actually just Luke. Luke was standing behind you. He went,
I turned around.
"No."
Ah, Luke.
All right, so Horace says, "Do you see any weaknesses? Should we improve defensives here or there? What do you suggest?"
Well, just be very careful not to hit the giant white dragon. And also, is Arvaturus a male or female?
Female.
She's very sensitive, and she kind of wants to kill this thing on her own, so you might want to be careful when you shoot.
Oh,
Well, be careful.
Albatross also has a wizard on her back, who she's very fond of. Do not look at or mention the wizard under any circumstances.
Will do. Horace says to one of his militia officers to relay all this information, make sure everyone knows it, and that no mistakes are made. We don't have the leeway to afford a mistake.
I go over to Trex and I say, "You're doing well for yourself here. You and your companions."
We've made a life here, yes.
I'm like, I get on one knee and I hug him.
Oh.
Very happy to see this.
Thank you. Well,
Get up.
we should prepare ourselves. It may be a very long afternoon.
I take a nap.
This is our first sign of hope. Perhaps we can finally defeat this thing and save the rest of Icewind Dale.
I want to cast Cure Wounds on myself.
Okay.
Have the sled dogs arrived by any chance? Or are they still on the way?
They're still on the way. They're going to be a little bit. Yeah.
Okay.
12.
12. Nice.
All right. So, preparing based on Trex's estimates on what you've told him of the previous towns, he believes that you have about 30 minutes left before the dragon arrives. I will allow you to take a short rest if you need to. I'll allow you to cast spells or do anything you would like to prepare in the town, although they were able to get ready for it. Is there anything else you'd like to do before the dragon arrives?
No. I mean, I think we're all set.
Is the dragon breathing fire?
Radiant energy.
Radiant energy, okay. I
You
just
get
have
the
a smoke.
You get the sense, Elias, that you're fond of radiant energy, but this thing was forged with radiant energy in mind.
Yeah, I just have a smoke and relax.
Do I?
I love when your character goes smoking.
That's fine. He does that from time to time.
I move around to every abled body and I introduce myself and I give them confidence that we're going to defeat this thing.
I see Julius doing that, and then I start doing it also, but like 3 or 4 people ahead of him.
My nonchalance gives them confidence.
Luke is...
And I'm telling all of them, don't worry, Julius Valerian and the 3 Musketeers will guide you in this defeat of this dragon.
Is I, Edmund Brycine, friend to Elfman Man and my friends, the 3 Musketeers. Julius Valerian is on his own. Do not listen to him.
Just remember, everybody. You left Cair-Konig out to dry.
It was Julius Valerian's idea to come here and skip Cair-Konig.
Luke...
you should not have skipped Cair-Konig.
Luke says, I really like that guy, Trovis. I hope he's okay.
Who says that?
Luke.
Bella will just stand there gazing out into the tundra waiting for her owl and her dogs and her undead kobolds to come back. She feels very alone right now. All her I don't know if you can call them friends, but all of the creatures that she has control over are not currently there.
We're here.
He has no control over us.
Would you like a smoke?
Yeah, sure. She'll take a smoke with Elias.
And then after I greet every towns member, I walk up to the kobold manning the middle ballista and I say, "Hey, buddy, how accurate is that thing?" I'm just kidding. I'm kidding. That doesn't happen.
You consider it. I just sort of take a rest and I pray for those at Cair-Konig.
Luke will join you. Horace will come up to Edmund and say,
Yes.
I respect the hell out of all you.
Thank you.
You know, when you brought those kobolds back, I wasn't sure of them either. I had no idea if I could trust them or not. Kind of went on the faith that you vouched for them. It turned out to be pretty good. Maybe you shouldn't be so hard on them.
I stare right into Edmund's
No,
eye.
this private conversation. He goes to Edmund only.
We're just having this conversation off. Just nowhere.
Yeah, off to the side.
While I greet everyone.
Yep.
And let's say, perhaps I was a bit harsh on these kobolds. Perhaps we will see if their efforts in the attack against the Chardalyn Dragon will sway me to believe that they are more than just
Annoying.
annoyances.
He says, listen, some of them can be real annoying. He gets real casual now. Like, he kind of lets down his leader aura. He puts his arm around you and he says, but I gotta be honest with you. Trex, there's something weird about him. But he knows what he's talking about. He's helped me balance the budget. He's helped me get better systems of organizing food and helping everyone in town with small little things. So, listen, he's weird. And I gotta be honest, there's something off about him. Can't put my finger on it, but, you know.
I have heard of this mathematics witchcraft that they call geometry, algebra. It is a strange thing, but powerful nonetheless.
Well, give him a chance. I think he'll earn your trust by the end of this fight.
Very well. We will give him his shot.
He smacks you on the back real hard with his big half-orc hand.
Kind of wince.
And then in the distance, you see a huge crowd around Julius, and Julius yells, "2 arms for Tourmaline!" And everyone shouts and screams.
It's mostly kobolds. For Tourmaline! Yeah! All right. So, everybody, you sit there quietly as the time ticks down. It's about a half an hour past. You're at the front. You're at the front lines, looking to the northeast, just along the tree line. The aurora's still going strong, so visibility is good. Snow is falling, but it's not a blizzard like it was before. Just an ominous snowfall. It's quiet. Nobody's talking anymore. And you look out. Just above the ridge of the tree line. You hear a mechanical roar echoing. And you can see, lit up by the aurora, is the gleaming black of the Chardalyn Dragon as is darting towards Tourmaline. And we're going to leave it here. Next week on Icewind Dale, the finale of Destruction's Light, the big dragon fight.
It's that moment right before the attack on Helm's Deep, where they got their the one guy slips.
Yep.
Except instead of 2,000 versus 20,000, it's like 200 versus 1.
Yeah.
Before
And
the
like-
Panzer tanks in Saving Private Ryan roll into the town. Lots
Mostly
of
kobolds.
Well, we're going to leave it here. Thank you for watching. I am so excited to see what happens next week. Tune in at 8:30 Eastern
I'm
Time.
excited. I'm excited for the other stuff that's coming up the rest of this week.
That's right. Tomorrow, episode 1. Keep on the border. Keep on the candle keep. Very hard to get these.
Keep on the Borderlands.
And
Very hard
on
to
the
get these, yeah.
Borderlands mysteries.
Yep.
Nice one.
Keep on the Borderlands. Episode 1.
Keep on this.
Boulders keep
On the Borderlands.
Descent into Avernus. All right,
Bad
everybody.
Mage.
And it takes place on the Sword Coast.
Tomorrow, Keep on the Borderlands, Episode 1, new campaign. Be there. Thursday, Scrivener's Tale, Candlekeep Mysteries. 14th level adventure. Be there. And then next week, the conclusion to Destruction's Light. All right, everybody. We'll see you on the tabletop. Good night.